Well, we meet once again. All right, have a seat. Okay, we're here to talk about more alpha males. Now, this is probably the last video I'm going to do for a little bit. Take a little break. Give you guys, some other content than me going crazy on these monkey men. Okay, these fake, not real human beings. But today we're talking about a creator that, if you don't know, he's been going pretty viral. His name is FitX Fearless. Okay. And he's one of those life, coach dating guys, whatever, kind of like a Kevin Samuels. If you guys don't know what that is, life coach guy. He also has people, lost men that come on the show to get, Looks Max reviewed. If you don't know what Looks Maxing is, basically they get a, rating on basically your overall physical appearance. So, he has you stand up, go to the back like a good little boy and take off your shirt. And it gets weird. It gets weird and wacky. But I'm going to show a few clips that I thought was like absolutely hilarious. Like I said, all of these people, all of these quote unquote like alpha male people are like video game characters. They're not real. They're definitely scripted in some, like CMD program or prompt or something, And I just want to show you a few clips of this guy being an absolute just not real. Just not real. I would say a troglodyte, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that is an insult to them. It's just, this is very strange. But also, like I said before, if you've seen some of my videos previously, the last two videos, I always bring up that none of this like dating advice that they give, it never works. And FitX Fearless is a perfect example where he goes out, literally films himself, camera in hand, like so. And he tries to go up and talk to a girl and just gets completely rejected. This is everything what I'm telling you guys about when you watch these quote unquote alpha male, content creators. None of the advice that they give works. And people that I feel like the audience that watches them like think so practically and like black and white to the point where they go outside in real life, try this stuff, it never works, and they come back for an update thinking it's going to work the next time. And FitX Fearless is a perfect example of this advice never works. Stop watching this content. So let's roll the good old clips that I picked out for you guys. The first clip I'm going to show you is how to sit down like a man. You understand? Like an alpha male. When you sit down, you command the room. You understand? When you sit down on the porcelain throne, you have to sit down a type of way. Okay, and FitX Fearless is going to teach us how to sit down properly. Okay.
This is how you sit like a fucking man. You don't sit with your legs spread open. You don't sit with your legs crossed. You don't sit hunched over. You sit up straight. Legs are shoulder width apart. Back is relaxed. Shoulder blades are relaxed. You don't sit like you're scared. You don't sit scratching your head. Little things like this, guys, affect how people treat you. If you're at a meeting or you're on a date with a girl and you like this or you like this, she's gonna be like, who is this little girl? Sit like a man, comfortable. You're gonna look like one.
Oh, wow. I had the impression when you sat down, you're supposed to be at a 90-degree angle like a flamingo putting its head in the ground. Maybe you do learn something new every day. I never knew this type of stuff. This is something. I don't understand this. This is a common thing within these life coach people, how to sit down, how to drink water. Next thing you know is how do you breathe properly? How do you blink properly? You don't close your eyes like this. You close your eyes real relaxed. You blink multiple times. Make sure every single eyepiece is wet. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your eye follicles aren't connecting and throwing gang signs up. Okay? Make sure you blink functionally. I don't understand. Like, who are you teaching this advice to? Like, you're going on a board and you're going, you know what? Today's the day I write down how to sit down like a man. Like, you wrote that down somewhere. Like, there's somewhere that idea is written down on a sticky note somewhere. Like, and it's ridiculous. Like, this isn't Family Guy where, that skit where Peter forgot how to sit down,
Oh, man, this is even more intense than that time I forgot how to sit down.
All right, the next clip is just, like I said before, video game characters are a part of that alpha male, sphere that they got over there. Okay. They're highly programmed NPCs to just say things. Now, this clip I'm about to show you is how much money you're supposed to be making to be considered a man.
How much money do you need to make to be considered a man?
If you're making anything under $50,000 a month, you're not a man. I'm sorry, life starts at $50,000 a month. At $50,000 a month, you can afford to do whatever you want. Everything isn't so much about penny pinching. And now you can take care of your family. Let's keep it a buck. The reason why a lot of guys complain about life is so hard and I got this many kids is because you can't afford it. How much government assistance are you getting with that 1 or 2 child that you got? And then you complaining about life is so hard. Yeah, bro, you could have 10 kids if you can afford it. You're just poor. It's okay. Go make some more money because at $3,000 a month, this is where life truly starts and you're just not living right now.
You heard that right, folks. In order to become a true man, you get to be making 50 bands a month, okay? Now, this is a whole load of horse ass, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like the standard is so unrealistic to obtain that at a like short period of time that and have everybody do it, like that's improbable. That's damn near impossible. Okay, there's gonna be a few people that make $1 million. There's a small percentage of millionaires. There's a small percentage of people that make $500,000. There's even small percentage that make over $100,000 a year. The United States average as a whole for median income is like $38,000. What are we talking about? You can still have freedom while not making a ridiculous amount of money. You can still have freedom nowadays, you know, to go on vacation or do whatever you want, making $40,000, $50,000 a year. I don't know where people get this old, like, you don't need that much money to live a functional and happy life. You just don't. You just don't. And the fact that this dude is sitting here like, listen, $50,000 a month is an easy feat. Anybody can do it. No, that's just impossible, improbable. And buddy, you're smoking dick. I can guarantee you're not even making $50,000 a month. Let's stop. And here we reside to the final clip. Now this clip makes me laugh every single time because it's like, it's so ridiculous. Like, like I said, like, hey man, like, hey, you got it. You got it. All right. That's how I feel, man. Every time I watch this clip is basically about, you know, how to enlarge your schlong. You know what I'm saying? If you're not walking around with an elephant trunk, you're cooked, pal. All right. And Fit X Fearless is going to teach us how to elongate it, you know, how to make it longer. And let's just see what he has to say about everything.
What do I do if I have a small?
Listen, bro, first you need to accept that you have a small because a lot of men don't want to accept it. If you're anything under 7 inches, your is small. You need to start training it. You need to start taking the proper supplements. You need to start exercising it. You need to be training your junk, bro, so you can make it bigger. Like your muscle fibers, your penis, it's a tissue. It will never be elastic enough if you don't train it. And you can grow your size. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but you can grow it bigger. Because that girl that's telling you that if she's okay with it, when she get with a big dog, you ain't going to hear from her again, bro.
You have to train your dong. I don't know what that like entails. Like, do you put weights on it? Do you like how does this? I need to understand the I need to understand the science. You know, I need to understand how this works. Do we take like a rope and then, you know, tie it to a car and just have it drive off while we sit there, or like how does this training of the junk work? It's just for research purposes. Research purposes. Yeah. Just like the more I go over this footage, the more I'm just like, okay, if you're like, in order to like take this advice into consideration, you have to be lacking in the brain department. Like you just have to. Like there's no way that people are sitting there and going like, how to sit down. Okay, let me check this off. Watch this video 1,000 times. You start studying and redoing the goddamn animation. You know, or like, oh, you have to make $50,000 to become an actual man. You know, you have to make that a month. People are like, oh, God, I gotta go from here to CEO immediately. Like, I gotta step my game up. Now, there's nothing wrong with, acknowledging you need to step your game up, but it's like all of this doesn't happen overnight, nor is it like a factual thing that you have to make this amount of money in order to become happy. And then the last thing is like, I just feel like it's an insecurity thing at that point. Like, oh man, listen, I'm gonna teach you how to train your junk. You understand how to train your meat. Now you put the weight on here and then you just flex. What's 1, 2, 3? You know, like I don't know how to feel about that. That's a little strange. You know, you're teaching other dudes how to train their meat. and you are very happy to teach them. I don't even know if that's like, I feel like meat is a genetic thing. Like you're either born with it or not, you know? All I know is Fit X Fearless is a character. I've seen some of his footage talking to, you know, dudes kind of like Kevin Samuels, giving them life advice. Like 25% of it is like, okay, that's understandable. Then the 75% of it's like, stop talking, you know? And it's between both parties because he brings on extremely unrealistic individuals. I don't know. He's a character, bro. He's a character, and from the clips that I've shown, that's basically his entire content in like in a rough summary, unfortunately. It's not very helpful. It's kind of just like, you suck, get better, idiot, dumbass. But I don't know. That's what I took from watching some of his content. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Would you guys take Fit X Fearless's advice? Huh? Would you take it to heart? Would you start meat training? You know, grab the weights like Quagmire from Family Guy and just start going crazy on the weights with the meat? Let me know in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow the Twitch, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. And we're taking over.